大家好. Hello everyone, my name is Kurt. Thank you for joining me as we study and learn beautiful Chinese. The beauty of this channel is that we're all learning together. Now, in the past, I have done fun fact. I'm sure I'll probably do fun fact or fact. It might not be so fun, but it's going to be the truth. Now when I say the truth, it's kind of scary. With the things that I've said, I kind of have found mixed theories about certain inventions. One of the inventions, like the umbrella, I believe, I found 3 different times. One said 3,500 years ago, one that said 4,000 years ago, one said 3,500 BC, which those are all 3 different times. So that it's kind of hard to say which one is the right time. Now there was a parasol and then there was the umbrella, which have 2 different purposes. One is for the sun, to block the sun. The other one is to block the rain. Now, I've seen a lot of Chinese people use umbrellas to block out the sun. They weren't parasols. Anyway, aside from all that, when I say fun fact, hopefully I'm finding the right information, and I'm giving you guys the right information when it comes to inventions or whatever fun fact I bring out, whatever fun fact I say. However, this video is going to be slightly different. I'm not going to give you a fun fact. I'm just going to point out that with the things that have been transpiring in China recently, I'm not going to say I hate the Chinese people, because I don't. I really love them. I care about them a whole lot. That's one reason I studied Chinese. Even though my education's not all that high compared to a lot of Chinese people, most Chinese people these days, I still wanted to go there in hopes that even if I wasn't a missionary, I still wanted to tell them about God, tell them about Jesus, about the love of God. But the things that are transpiring recently, I heard from these guys that have been living in China, that currently live in the States. They moved away. One's from Africa and one's from the United States. But they've lived in China for a combined 20 years together. So they had boots on the ground. What I mean is, they were there, they experienced it, they saw stuff going on, they were even there when I say they were there. They were in the southern part of China during the coronavirus incident, so they heard about the stuff that's going on. They know that it came from Wuhan. I'm not pointing fingers like a lot of people think Americans are. I'm not. I'm just pointing out the truth of the matter is, it came from Wuhan, from what did they call it, a wet lab or something like that? I can't remember what it was. But the point is, instead of the fun fact, I'm just going to point out there's a lot of scary things going on in China right now. As a foreigner, they're not allowing foreigners in any businesses. As a matter of fact, they are even kicking them out. They're no longer allowing any foreigners into China. Even if a foreigner 3 or 4 months ago had a job promised to them for teaching English, they're not allowing that anymore. Okay, so let's just get into the phrase of the video. This is a complete thought. So we're going to dive deeper into that stuff, what's going on. I'm going to get my information from them because they have a lot of know-how. They're looking into it, they're studying it. Even though they're in the States, they travel around the world, and they're going to go and do a lot of more videos about China, about the issues in China. Okay, culture and people and all that stuff. Anyway, so 3 characters. It is a complete thought. It is, so it's more than just a phrase of the video, but I'm always gonna call it the phrase of the video. The first character means sunset or dusk. The second one is a measure word. You remember how we were talking about that measure word that every foreigner, non-native Chinese speaker can get away with using that one measure word. This is another measure word. Okay, so we'll come across many measure words here pretty soon. We'll come across them. But this one is specifically a weight. It's a unit of weight. It's a measure word for it's equal to 500 grams. So it's a measure word for a unit of weight. The next one is claw, talon, or nail. The fourth character is too, like too much, too expensive, too heavy, too thin, too fast, too slow. T-O-O, two. The fifth one is I think this is an older way of the word. I don't think they use this for the animal, but I think they use this for the canine tooth. So dog, it means dog. And the sixth one is husband. Right. After this, I want to show you guys what kind of advertising I do personally. I had free advertising. I put it on my car. I have a chalk, window chalk that I put on my car. And if you remember, my banner is white with Chinese characters on it, and you can see 4 of them out of 8 of them, I think. Or there's 4 more on the side, on the ends that you can't really see. Well, I put that on my side windows, and in the back I put check out my YouTube channel. I put beautiful Chinese at the very bottom. So I'll show you how I do that on my video game, Need for Speed. And I'll show you I'll show you my books that I have for my references to learn Chinese, to improve my Chinese, as in improve the Mandarin and learn more Chinese characters for the both of us. Okay, first character is sunset or dusk. So this one is 3 strokes, only 3. 1, that's the first stroke. Down to the left. 2, 3. This is sunset or dusk. Number 2 has 4 strokes. 4 strokes. This is a measure word for a unit of weight equal to 500 grams. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can see that this looks like a T down here at the bottom. This T is longer on the right and lower on the bottom than the top part of the character. So that's what I've always seen it that way. Fonts might be different, but this is how I've always seen my Chinese friends draw this character by hand. Alright, the next one is 3 strokes. This is claw, talon, or nail. Stroke 1. Oh, that's 4 strokes. Okay. 2, and then find the middle and draw a straight line down. 3, 4. Kind of looks like a claw, right? Kind of like like a bird has 3 claws, like 1 and 2, right? So maybe they have more. Maybe it might be like a paw, I guess, for other animals. So claw, talon, nail. Number 4. Now number 4 and number 5 look very similar. They both have the character big, okay? So you start with the horizontal line, second stroke, third stroke, fourth stroke, down here on the leg. It's really just a dot. So you go to the dot, down and to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4 strokes. It means too, like too much, too expensive, too fast, too slow. Character number 5. Also, I have to do this to start over. I mean, you do almost the same. You do the same strokes except for the last one because it's in a different spot. This is dog, and I don't know how. I haven't really. I've never seen it used for the animal. So, like I said before, but I did see an example in my Chinese to English dictionary that it was an example word was canine tooth. So they'll use that character for the canine tooth. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the dot's up here. That's dog. And number 6. Two horizontal lines. 1, 2. The bottom one is longer. I might have made that a little too long. But the bottom line is longer, so it looks like 2 for now. 3, 4. Alright. So this is husband. That means husband. Now, let's go over them real quick. Again, sunset or dusk that has 1, 2, 3 strokes. This one is the measure word for a unit of weight, and it's equal to 500 grams. 1, 2, 3, 4 strokes. 4 strokes. Claw. Claw, talon, or nail. 1, 2, 3, 4 strokes. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 strokes. Dog. 4 strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Husband. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also. All right. So I want to show you my library. First, I have books like Streetwise Mandarin Chinese, 201 Chinese verbs, Chinese on the go. I got all kinds of books. This is all in Chinese, actually, Chinese characters. So, once you get to a certain level, yeah, and it has the pinyin underneath or above to help you read the tones. Good. All right. Practical Chinese reader. That's just. And then this. I think I've shown you guys this big, huge, thick. This is the book that I'm going in order from the least amount of characters to more strokes. The least amount of strokes per character, and going to bigger and ones that had, I'm starting at 1, I'm going up, building up to, I don't know, I think these are 4, the biggest one is 4 strokes on this one. But the funny thing is, I don't know if I said this already, but sometimes they consider a character that looks like it has 6 strokes on it, but you never lift your marker or your pen with 2 directions. So that's really one stroke, even though it looks like two. So this might not quite go in the order. You might see number 6 have 3 strokes, but the first one has 4, and it was kind of, or 2 strokes on the last one. Kind of weird, but it's kind of the way it worked. I don't know why it worked like that. It's real weird. First 100 Chinese characters. Second 100 Chinese characters. And I have integrated Chinese. These are for when I went to the NWAC for the Mandarin Chinese class that they offered for, I think it was 1 year. Okay? Sorry. Then I went to Chinese school, an actual Chinese school, after church on Sundays. And these books are, you know, different. I have different levels. So and these I need to go through. 5th year, 6th year, 7th year, 8th year. I have plenty of stuff to learn from. All right, and what was I going to show you? My advertisement for my video game. I know I can't. Unfortunately, I can't change the angle. I wished I'd looked at this, how to do this earlier. All right, let's see if I can do this one-handed. Let's view the car, truck. So on the side, can you read? It says beautiful. It says check out my YouTube channel, Beautiful Chinese. On the top hood, can you see the hood? That's the banner. I put the banner there. On the back, if I can get this to move. This is, we're talking free advertising. Watch, subscribe and share. Why not? Oh, it likes to move all by itself whenever it wants to. I don't know why. Okay, so that's my plan. Now that game right there, specifically, I don't think I can play online with that game, but it's a Need for Speed video game. But I have other Need for Speed games, Need for Speed video games that are online, and I'm basically, I guess I'm using that as a prototype, if you will, and then putting it on my other video games that do have the capability to play online, so other people can see. I took pictures and shared them, and so my free advertising consists of doing it on video games and on my car. Anyway, okay guys, I hope you liked it. We learned 6 more videos. Six, we're just talking about video games just a second ago. Videos came in my mind. 6 more characters. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and learned something new and you liked it. Subscribe, tell your friends, family, and neighbor. And yeah, just tell one neighbor. That doesn't make sense. Your neighbors. Tell your neighbors. Share with your friends, your family, your neighbors, your coworkers. You know, if anyone's interested in learning Chinese, even if they're not, well, I don't know. I mean, at least you could tell them you don't have to worry about learning the Mandarin part. You don't have to worry about learning the spoken part. Send them that link of my intro video, and keep watching and keep learning, guys. All right, see you later. 再见。